Hitman Benny Keys put a murder on Darian Brown. Everybody at that house, the Onion House. Right, right. I'm going to get a pack of warrior men that will listen to me once they learn to be quiet. The earth is called Mother Earth for a reason. It covers all religions. All religions. It's funny how men can make fun of my body, not even realizing that I had the procedure I had was so painful that it really hurts still. And at the channel I was on, they're all laughing and giggling. And these are to those guys. And I think once you started listening and I told you to shut up, just listen. There's a young man named Darian Brown who I'm fighting for. Benny Keys put a murder on him. Monica was pregnant with Darian Brown's baby. That's why she had in the Daily Mail. She wanted to throw up because if she had that baby, everyone would find out she raped a young African-American young boy who was manic depressive, who was pulled into a crew that at the Onion House where everybody lived, it was a flop house because Darian Brown was on videotape breaking cameras because he was fucking Monica. He said outright that was his girlfriend. They tried to put him down in so many ways. And I keep asking, why is a full-size bed in the garage in that room where they staged whatever they staged with the videotapes of trying to say Darian Brown did this, but the next day he walks in there as if to say, where's the fucking bed? No dogs made any noise, just like the murder scene of Orrin and Orson West. When I said way back then, I could tell you what happened to the boy's body. They cut them up, burnt them, and poof, they're gone. You'll never find any DNA source because within the time of the presidency of Trump, I said when he started, I hope to hell somebody has the football. Because like you see how I go from one mood to the other, that fucking idiot is going to blow up our planet. So as in the time where Ukraine, my bloodline is getting murdered and my ancestors came back from the Holocaust with tattoos on their arms and the tattoo that I will get. Only men who have tattoos will understand the pain that I will get because I will have. My arms will be the arms of the dragon, and the dragon will be on my back. My back. The tattooist that did it has come back recently within my life who had a double mastectomy. Double mastectomy. Both breasts removed within a time that my biggest fear was getting breast cancer. And after I had the test the other night and had a great time with the live, and I woke up only because somebody was trying to make up with another YouTuber on a comment that the YouTuber even said on the page, oh, I didn't even need to know. And meanwhile, this guy who I was worried about went into his page and say, hey, are you okay? But then I saw this woman there that I don't like because she carries Benny Keys' wrenches. And any wrench woman who carries, or any person who carries Benny Keys' wrench, because I told him to take his wrench and shove it up his ass, after I caught him lying on a stream, where I think again he forgot to pick up his son, where he made it live, but he forgot that I had, because he said at the end, why is there so many freaking applications open? And I washed them put this way, so I think he streamed on his son's whatever it is, whatever he did, because of all your fucking toys. Like I say, I don't have a cell phone. You guys broke one TV, and then you broke my other computer, and as I'm trying to learn this computer, I get this fucking charge on Amazon for $180 for the McAfee thing, which I know everything about McAfee because I know about Queen Elizabeth having an open warrant for arrest on Canada's soil. Because 11 kids went to a party and one came back after they all kissed her feet, had a good dinner, and went missing. And like I keep saying, a mother of a redhead who bears redhead children are our fire children. Because they are targets from the day they are born. I got in trouble for wanting to have my own baby with me because they said I needed to take a rest. I need to take her. I said, fuck you, I want my baby with me. Every time I went in there, my poor son was never sleeping because somebody was picking him up and this and that. So I asked to be released early because my child wasn't getting to sleep when he should have been. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And as I lived through having a redhead, the little boy, Cash, was killed with a redhead. And I keep telling you people, in the time that I went and I called in before I got a computer and stated these 10 YouTubers that went around trying to cover up a murder of a little boy. And how the one YouTuber says, yes, oh yes, that could be easily done with cameras. But I still ask it again, why was a full-size bed out in the garage and putting a living twin and a dying twin telling him to go back in the bed as the little boy goes out, and you can see in the camera the body of Cash is slowly dying. Rigor mortis is setting in, so the body fluids within that little bed, which was a crib in the room, and the window that had a hole that looked like a head went through it, where an accident could have happened. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But it's easier to put a murder on a bipolar young man, black, when the whole house was full of evil people. The onion house, the onion house, the onion house. So as everybody starts to listen to my voice, because people are making fun of me, even on stream, about being 60 years old, making fun of my body and not realizing as I'm reaching to show you my crystal balls and how my crystal ball, as they joke and make fun of it, and my breast they made fun of too as well, not realizing I had a mammogram that day, and I just needed men to listen to me, and none of them would until I said, shut up, shut up, shut up, please listen. There's a young man who's got in jail for a murder that he never committed. I can't read right now. I just need to say this. Because of being on the internet, being abused, and then going to treatment centers after I went and did my 12th step, and to the fullest. I did it to the point where I did my 12th step in a jail where men there cried when they heard my 12th step. So if men cry hearing my 12th step, and a man who sat behind me, who I can still see to this day because on his coffee cup he drew an eagle. I thought then he gave me my Eagle Clan that, but as people start to hear, it was my Baba and my Guido. Because I would see people that were around Winnipeg, Manitoba, that had numbers on their arms, on their wrists, and I would say, "Hi, how are you?" And I would wave at the people behind them, and I would say, "Hi, how are you?" And there was one lady in particular that had twins, 2 sets of twins on each side, and her husband in the middle, and she came back, but her family didn't. And I see this little lady to this day because she had red hair. So when I was born in an elevator, like I told this creator, Dawn, at the time when my bloodline, the Ukraine, is being killed, and in Canada again because my other bloodline, being Native at the start of my plight, was saying, "Why are churches in Canada burning?" Because you killed our children way back when you took them off their land and cut their hair and put them in churches like the Masonic, like they did with the boys. Where are the boys? That's what they did. They took your young children like they did ours way back when, and where'd they go? Where'd the 1,000 kids on the border that came over trying to get over the border when Trump was in president? There's 1,000 kids missing. I've died before, so I don't worry anymore. I've been a warrior from every. See, this is you. You see, even your name, Gravy Train. What's that mean? What are you looking for? Thing is, I've died many times. You've never. I've stated where my husband and I shower together. And all of a sudden, I'm thrown to the wall, and he sees the cat of nine tails as he jumps out of the shower to grab a towel and puts it on my back and then takes it off and nothing's there. Or all of a sudden I wake up or he wakes up and I'm on the side of the bed getting lashes. And then he looks again and they're gone. I've walked out of like 5 car accidents. I've had bumps and bruises, but I've never died. I've been in sweat lodges to the point where it's like I didn't belong inside until now, when you guys clipped my eagle wings on the internet and called me the Unabomber, because I told you way back when the young man, Darian Brown, 17 years old, was raped by Monica. So, what does that mean? I don't know what you're trying to say. Because I'm legal here and I get to grow my own medicine. But because I'm in so much pain, because I'm manic depressive, I'm schizophrenic, and I can see things, we have people who have died. Like going up the Mile Hill, there was a woman, her sister, and nieces and nephews and a friend that were killed instantly, decapitated. And then there's 6 that recently, knowing SB News, I was stuck in town because of an accident that I said to my husband, just let's go a little bit early. And we went into town and we were stuck in Sault Ste. Marie for 8 to 10 hours because 6 people were killed there too as well. And then when I went to go on the trip by myself when, like I said, when Russell Williams was taken down, I went to go on a trip. And thank God the border guard back then turned me away and said no. I think he saved my life because I would have been murdered, like I said. Because the people I came around that time, they were talking about dominance and submissive. So when